Hey friendos, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, and we are back with the 8-year anniversary. As you can see, we have our 7-day check-in event and just our standard monthly one. I know we have the 8-week check-in event starting tomorrow, I believe, but what we have for today is just our free non-premium card and some tokens. So let's just go and quickly... I have kind of OCD about those little pink dots saying things have to be collected, so that's why I did that. But yeah, let's get started. So first of all, we have ourselves a crafting event, which is nice. You can see we have 5 little letters that we can get, each of them from the 8-year anniversary event stage. We'll go have a look at that in a second. But as you can see, all of them from the same place. And here is the actual event itself. It's very similar to the Christmas and Halloween ones. I'm sure by now you're used to them. It's a little story mission where you go in, you beat up some mobs, you smash open some either pumpkins or Christmas trees or present boxes, whatever it is. In this case it's present boxes, and you get the materials. So we'll be looking for obviously different ones, E, I, G, H and T, it spells 8, and we'll be using those to craft up some boxes, hopefully get some decent rewards. But as you can see, it's fairly standard. Fight some mobs. I just went in with my PvP team because we don't exactly need to prepare a great team for this. Even the bosses on stage 3 are only level 60, so no one should have any problems getting through this content at all. And there we go. So that's that level done. You can see we have 2 tries at this level, which is, I believe this is like level 10. I think the next is level 45, and then the final is level 60. So everyone should be able to do this very easily. And you can see you just get random drops. So we got I. I guess we could spell with that. No E. So we'll have to try again. So you can see their daily tries 2. We have 1 left, and then we can go ahead and do the others. I'm not going to show you that now because it is literally exactly the same stuff for all 3. So you go back to the event page. You can... craft, and you can see here we have some standard tier 3 materials, which is really disappointing. I'd hope they'd at least chuck in some tier 4 materials. I really don't know why. And then we just have a bunch of 4-star named artifacts. No 5 stars, no 6 stars, it's all just 4 stars. Hopefully some people will get some decent ones that they actually need. Oh, there you go. Here's a better option. So you can see here, it's just your standard tier 2, tier 3 materials. I mean, the mega tier 2 would be nice. The 6-star mega rank up, as we'll discuss, has really lost a lot of value because they're giving it away so often. You can see you get a mega mythic ticket from the event quests, which is really nice. Let's just get rid of that for a second. But yeah, we have our standard event, which is going on at the moment. This is your event that is happening live when every update goes live. So you get your 700 tokens, you can spend them on the tier 2 mega ticket, the CTP, the premium comic card. You can also now get, obviously every time, they don't do individual rank up tickets, but just the mega 6-star rank up ticket. If you're new to intermediate player, then yeah, sure, that's really helpful. And then we get onto the paid stuff. We'll have a look at the shop in a minute, and we'll see what you can get for your tokens there, in terms of offers and stuff. But for now, we'll just look at all the different events. So yeah, we have a crystal spending mission as well. Again, another 6-star mega rank up ticket. Disappointingly, no mega mythic uniform ticket. I think they could have done a little bit better since it's the anniversary for that one to get more people spending. I don't think tier 2 mega tier 2 ticket and a uniform ticket at 15 and 20,000 is really going to be like persuading anyone, unless they were saving up all year round and they have a bunch of, say, epic quests and legendary battles to buy, which they would be waiting for. And then again, we have the Sharon Rogers, which is still ongoing. I don't know why, considering how I want to say lackluster this update has been. They didn't save Sharon Rogers for this week. I think they should have put it off a week and released her at least with this, especially considering we only really have the crafting event and the event quest. Like I say, the event quest itself is a mixture of doing things daily So daily check-ins, daily clearing missions, and then we have cumulative ones like clearing certain amount of bosses and doing alliance battle. The only annoying one is the story fragment farming. So in order to get the T and the S, you can see here you have to combine normal story fragments, which if you're only a beginner, that's fantastic. If however you're an experienced player and you're only playing Ultimate, which is the case for probably the majority of players, I'd imagine, because you only have to play the game for a couple of weeks before you can really have enough tier 3s that the game gives you in order to get that. You can't use your ultimate combines, and I'll show you here now just to prove it. You can't use ultimate combines to count towards it. So obviously I did some runs this morning. Boom, there we go, we did our one combine, and does that count? Let's scroll down and you can see no, it has to be in normal mode. You can't use your ultimates, so you have to play it at least once, which is super annoying because that could be, depending on how lucky you get with drops, that could be up to 160 energy wasted. It should have been normal or ultimate. I don't know why they didn't go that route, but Netmarble's gonna Netmarble, I guess. So in terms of our actual gifts we got today, you can see here we get our non-premium card, which is nice. The stats are never normally amazing, but they do give a one-off stat bump bonus, so that's okay. We'll just collect the non-important stuff. And then you see we have our tier 2 selector. Again, no premium characters, nothing super exciting, just the standard ones that you can use from your normal biometric selectors. So it's up to you who you want to pick. Again, for most of us it's just going to be the 256 bios. The tier 3 selector, there's a few more people in there. For my free-to-play account, my fairly new free-to-play account, it's a pick between Thor and Hulk. They're probably the two best ones. I already have Iron Man for that. He's another good PvE option. I know a lot of people say Black Bolt if you get his seasonal uniform. I really don't think that beginners should be doing that. They should be going for either Thor, Hulk if they have those, possibly Taskmaster or Cyclops for their supports. Black Bolt is a good character with his uniform, but if you're a beginner or if you're free to play or low spending, then spending 1700 crystals on his uniform to have one good character when you could spend that on 2 uniforms during this anniversary event, I don't think that's very good, like efficiency for your crystals there. Ant-Man, he just got his update, so he's not going to get anything. Loki, unfortunately season 2 has been kind of postponed thanks to all the issues going on with regards to Jonathan Majors, which I discussed yesterday. Captain Marvel, probably get her tier 4 when her film comes out, but that's not for a few months. We already have 3,000 bios for her. It's a shame that we can't have the opportunity to choose something different as opposed to bios for this tier 3 selector, but there we go. So I'll probably just pick just some random character. You can see we don't get any of the good ones. Star-Lord, unfortunately, even though it looks like the Guardians is the next update, which will be next week. He's part of the Epic quest, so you have to do that to get him tier 3. And then we have the different rewards in the notice tab, so you get your 800 crystals. Hopefully you guys all pre-registered in order to get that. We have the 8 years party, which is you just have to go into the settings and go into the coupon and put that in order to get your 300 crystals. So we can go ahead and do that. So I'll just show you. We go into the settings, info, and into the coupon, and we select the first one, and 8 years party. Doesn't matter if it's in caps or not, so don't worry about that. And there you go, 300 crystals. So we've gone ahead and got those. And that's that, pretty much. The rest of the notice is just telling you about things that you've already got. The tier 3 selector, the tier 2 selector. You get 10 tokens to start yourselves off for the event quest. And that's pretty much it. There's pretty much all there is to it. Everything else is just... Oh, I do love that glitter and confetti going off in the background. That's a nice little touch, I've got to admit. But everything else is going to be your actual sales. So let's have a look. We've got your standard CTPs. So you can reforge, you get at least a mighty, chance for a brilliant for £50, which is not exactly the best. We have some relays, but they start off at £100 rather than starting off at 30 or 50 and working up. So I don't think they're the greatest of value. Again, we have your standard event boxes, which we get every update now, but they just contain 6-star cards, not mythic or premium cards, so I don't think that's too worth it. The 8-year crystal pack, if you're a brand new player, there is some value here. Again, I don't think the 6-star mega rank up is value, but the tier 2 mega, the potential realization, if you're in a rush and you want to get a character straight to a tier 3, could be useful. Again, the CTP selector is nice. Do I think it's worth 6,000? I mean, say 3,000 for a CTP selector and 3,000 for a tier 2 mega. Yeah, I guess that does kind of shake out, so that is pretty good. Then we just have your usual everyday stuff that's always in the shop, so we can skip past that. We don't need to worry too much about those. We come to the characters, and it's sad to see that there are no discounts on the crystal characters. That's a real shame. I was hoping there'd be a bit of a discount here, but I guess they need to make their money where they can. But we are getting a bonus to the crystals, so if you did want to buy some crystals and spend some during the 8-year anniversary, you wanted to get some extra uniforms, etc., you get just over extra 50%. So I think, you know, for me, the £10 one and the £30 one are probably the best value for money. Obviously, depending on your local currency, that may differ. They still have the non-sale ones right next to it, so don't be tempted to just scroll really fast and accidentally buy those ones by mistake where you only get a bonus 17 or 20 crystals. That would be really unfortunate if you did that. So yeah, make sure you're purchasing the right ones if you are doing any spending. Which does bring me to the uniforms, because apart from legendary battles and epic quests, this is where most people are going to be buying items for the anniversary. And I gotta say, even though there's a couple here that I'm probably going to get that I have been putting off just because I knew the anniversary was coming up, just to save that extra 10%, so I'll probably get Spidey, probably get Namor as well, maybe Blue Dragon and Sunbird, but apart from that, there's nothing else really here that I'm too excited to get. And more disappointingly is the fact that they haven't changed any of the characters. It's been 2 years since they last changed any of the old uniforms over to gold cost. So even these really old X-Men Age of Apocalypse ones still cost crystals now, which is kind of ridiculous. Especially unfortunate when some of them are needed as uniform options because they never sold well. But I really think we should be seeing a lot of these older ones. Like, look at the old X-Force Angel. That should definitely be gold cost from now on. So again, disappointing, but as always, Marvel Future Fight is gonna Marvel Future Fight. And that's it. It's it's a bit of a middling one for me, to be honest. It's nice that we have the crafting event, and if I get anything decent from the boxes, I'll certainly share with you guys. But apart from that, oh, you can see I did actually go yesterday when I went back and took the dismantled essence and re-rolled again. I managed to get a couple of 4 stars, but that's about it. But yeah, I don't understand why they didn't wait and bring Sharon Rogers out this week, especially since you have to wait till next week for the Guardians update. It feels a little disjointed. I don't know if it's the Mandela Effect making me think that in previous years we always had update uniforms to coincide with it. But yeah, there we go. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Until next time, take care for now, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.
We await your return, warrior.